They lied because I was going against the establishment, and the establishment doesn't like to be gone against. And the very fact that I was a medical journalist, they didn't like to be told they were wrong by a medical journalist.
When my 86-year-old mother was in ICU with pneumonia, I begged the doctors to try high-dose vitamin C. They refused, saying there's no evidence. There are very few doctors that practice what they preach as it relates to vitamin C. In fact, they practice nothing about it because they often know nothing about it. We're wasting millions of dollars looking for new things when the evidence for old things is proven right, and we're being buried. I've been writing the medical column now for 45 years, and I've written nine books, and I have a readership of 7 million. You have to realize when you become a medical journalist that you will not be the most popular person in the room, but it's part of the job. The motto of the Harvard Medical School is veritas, truth. And it's a short word, but truth is very, very important. The thing that is killing the great majority of North Americans and other people around the world is atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. And the fact that we can prevent that with high doses of vitamin C and even reverse it if we already have it, this is a huge revolutionary finding, and it should be in the headlines of every newspaper in the world. I had a heart attack when I was 74 and nearly died. And when I, luckily got over it and then had a triple bypass done, my cardiologist and really every cardiologist I'd ever interviewed in the world said to me, "You're a damn fool if you don't take cholesterol-lowering medication." And when your own cardiologist tells you, you're wrong, you've got to, listen. And if it hadn't been for the fact that I had met Dr. Linus Pauling, there's no doubt I would have been on cholesterol-lowering drugs for the last 21 years. So I've been taking 10,000 milligrams a day for the last 21 years, and I'm still alive. And some of my cardiologists are dead. So I guess I've done something right. So what it amounts to, doctors are reluctant to give vitamin C, and it means that really tens of thousands of people worldwide are dying because of a lack of that knowledge. I have a recent situation that came in where a doctor was dying of bilateral pneumonia, and if that doctor had been given vitamin C intravenously, I'm sure he would have survived. Tragic. And why wasn't he?
Because the doctors would not give it. I could tell a doctor to look at the internet, and within half an hour you can find out that vitamin C is a damn good vitamin and saves lives. So you really have to be a bit arrogant not to look at it. Will vitamin C be given the just place it deserves in the future, and hopefully in the near future? I wish I could answer that question in the affirmative, but it's been so long buried in myth that I don't see it happening. And what it boils down to, Diana, is the only way to get around this is a legal case
that makes the headlines, where doctors are sued by a grieving family who have lost a loved one, and hopefully that doesn't have to happen. But I think that's the only way around it. Remember one of the final lectures I had at the Harvard Medical School, and the old professor looked up at us and said, remember to make your patient feel as though he were the only pebble on the beach. And that's what doctors should do. They should try to make their patients feel like they're the only pebble on the beach, and that they're being given, good medical advice.
There's a big myth in the public, and unfortunately there's a big myth in the medical profession. The medical profession is the one who really should be saying, of course it's of use. And people don't understand that in order to make it effective, you've got to have big, high doses.